IncGamers Plays.
Do you like magic? Do you like burning things? Do you like burning other people? Or maybe electrocuting them? If so, you have probably played the original Magicka, because that game was all about those things. Running around with your friends and yeah, accidentally murdering them under the guise of taking out enemy goblins and stuff like that. So this is chapter 2 of Magicka 2, playing a preview build which had 3 chapters in it. We're allowed to show 1 and 2. 2 is the most interesting. Yeah, this is it. Now obviously co-op is the preferred way to play, but you just got me because my colleagues are indisposed. You can imagine, just like pretend Paul and Tim are here setting fire to each other, freezing each other and electrocuting each other, and you'll get the full co-op experience. I'm now going to talk to this guy.
Yo, dude! Never swim expert with season effect. We're sweet to fresh at talking to la.
Now he's inviting me to burn him, so I'm going to do that.
Billy Janker Strudel. You merry fancy never shield or trickster mix.
Alright. Water and shield is a thing. Still in a bit of a tutorial mode here, so it's just letting us know that water and lightning is a potent mix, as it is in most games. I'm actually wearing a kind of protective outfit which prevents me from getting wet. Normally if you go in here and come out, you would come out all wet because you've been in the water, but not me, because I'm wearing my my fetching pink wet weather gear. This will come in handy later on. It might be less amusing, but it'll help me, so. That does not bode well, particularly. Oh dear. Right, some crabs. I'm casting death on them. Big old death ray. Oh, that one's in the water, so I can do a bit of electrocution. Now you can combine things. For example, fire on its own does this, but if you combine death and fire, you get like a fiery death ray, which is very nice. If you combine, say, water and fire, you get some steam. I don't know how I attracted the attention of that guy, but there we go. I got damaged in that explosion, so I can do some life, cast life on myself. Now the other stuff you can do is, for example, if I want to make my blade a flaming blade, I can do that, which is all very helpful. And if I want to, say, cast a ward, a fire ward on myself, I can do shield and flame. That now would protect me from fire. In fact, fire would now heal me, and that's going to come in useful later as well. I can attack people with my sword, by the way. It's just I've got all these magic spells, and a little fairy following me around. That thing will revive me a couple of times when necessary, which is quite good. I'm just going to hit this with my sword for a bit. Zap them with some lightning. Now the goblins and these guys, they actually fight, so that's quite handy. Now I can actually make them wet and then freeze them, which is handy. Heal myself a bit more. You're going to see me heal myself quite a bit because, as I say, co-op generally is the way to play this game, but I'm in solo mode. If you've noticed the stuff I'm using as well, I've got a little jestery staff, which I believe boosts my shield. So that's good, and the sword I have, I think does minor cold damage or something. So I'm just going to try and lob a rock in the midst of all that. That didn't work at all. Fine, fine. We'll just death ray it up, shall we? Nope, blimey, right. You guys can slow down for a little bit. rubbish. I need to get better at my rocks. There we go. I made the rock too big. That was the problem. It was too heavy. So yeah, if you played the original Magicka, pretty similar stuff. I think partly the reason for that might be because Arrowhead are actually not developing this sequel. It's by Pieces Interactive and Paradox North. So yeah, I think maybe they're sort of playing it safe, sticking to the formula. Oh, blimey. Okay, good. I'm just gonna maybe stay out of this a little bit. This frenetic melee. Crabs help me out a lot. Thank you, crabs. If I remember, I will. Now that is a clue for me to put on my fire ward, because these guys, a lot of these guys do fire damage. But with my ward, that's actually okay. It doesn't matter. Oop. Health getting a bit low. There's a lot of running away in this game, backing off, and yeah. Oh, I was on fire there, so I had to use some water on myself. Right. Now another fire ward, so I can absorb all that fiery goodness. Oh, it's kind of... I was getting damage other than fire there for a while. That wasn't being too helpful. If I just kite this guy around, he will actually hurt his own guys to an extent. And if I blow him up, then he'll explode quite nicely too, which is good. These archers can bugger off. Shield guy, of course, you want to be behind him. Classic video game style. My ward back on, he can heal me a bit. Yes, come heal me, come heal me. Oh, shit. Almost died there. He is... he was, rather, kind of wet, so my ward's gone down. Put that back up again. Alright, these guys basically can't hurt me anymore. And yeah, that went quite well. That went quite well. Now I can try and put some of these fires out. And talking about secrets, there is an axe. I actually prefer this, so I'm going to grab that again. But once you've unlocked it, you can then select it for the start of chapters and stuff like that. So that's all very helpful. And then it's the end of part 1 of chapter 2. Here's an old veteran wizard. Profound, and a reference, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so Wizard Wars is canon apparently. This game takes place after Wizard Wars, so there aren't that many wizards left. Kind of hesitant to talk about the plot too much because we specifically were told like not to show the intro and tutorial and stuff. So, but basically, wizards are back, doing their wizardy stuff. Accidentally skipped some dialogue there because I was busy murdering folks. Yeah, the wizards are back. I'm looking for a soothsayer Who can tell me about some like special baby that's been born or something? Don't like the look of you. Don't like the look of you at all. Help me, crab friends. Help me, crab friends. Look. Get that guy. Not going well. Cast my dragon fire spell. Okay, good. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Oh, he got me. He got me. I should have put on, of course, like immunity to flame. Sorry, immunity to frost. There we go. That's the way to do that bit. With some handy explosive barrels as well, which I probably could and should have used, but I can't put out this fire apparently. I'm not good enough.
Jeva triter der vaver, si benonderal. Eidenest? Hey, lyssna. Der pompus besserwisser plaskermas. Whoosh, flush, kra kra. Du ist even endur.
There you go, words of wisdom there.
Arme byfån, plaskesim var han.
That's unhelpful. Yes, natural causes.
Dömen jova hem när plaskisap för alla marnoniden tu besip. Men när geva smasken är pataten roten tu.
Indeed, Snoddas, indeed.
Vi goffri de londer plaskervander. Splashermasser beder ender fränder. Lochnes men koldes. Trita jedorren fetu men fränder.
And normally, walking on water is bad, but if we freeze it, we can chat to John Frost. I think that might be another reference, you know, to the old Chair of Thrones. Share of Thrones. Game of Chairs. Throne of Games. Whatever. I just cast death on myself there. That was ingenious. Trying not to do that quite so much. Pesky goblins. Oh, nice of you guys to wait until the goblins were dead to show up. Thanks for that. Hooray! Alright. Triumph. Now here is another little side bit.
Giva di birdie peeker. Never di birdie nap nap.
Who's saying soon? Is that the birds? I love, by the way, that the animals are all made of wood. You'll probably see that better if I see some like sharks or seals or something. That's fantastic. You sounds all covered in horrible sharkness. That's me making flowers grow. Let's put some fire on my sword, shall we? Goblin dance party! This kind of thing cannot be allowed to stand. I'll not have goblin dance parties on my beach. Well, it's not really my beach, but crap. What do they do with someone else killing that troll? Oh, lovely. Oof. No, more of them. Why am I doing that? Why am I healing you? It's idiotic. I can't stop the radio. And quite right too. Why on earth would I want to do this? What's going on with this guy? That's what's going on with this guy. Now there we go. Huh. Guess there's still some people left alive that I haven't dealt with yet. Let's find out. This is preview code, everyone. What we have here is a bit of a crash. Yep. So I will commit suicide. Hopefully that will help. Yes, retry. Alright, we're back to the dance party. It is nice, you know, just sit in the water and do this. The raincoat is weak to fire, so it's not all plain sailing with that. Whoa. That's cool, because it was frozen, it bounced the death ray off me. Right, have we done this time? There we go! I'm allowed to continue. Hurrah! Onwards to part 3 of chapter 2. Charge up a death sword. Oh, now what I could have done there, if I'd thought about it more, would have been to burn the ice he was putting down, and then he would have fallen in the water. Which, like that, in fact, because I apparently switched to fire there, like a fucking idiot. Right. What I was going to say was we can use that technique shortly. Attract everyone's attention. Hey everyone. You should come over here. It's great. Cast haste. Okay, there we go. Okay, good, it will let me. And then... Oh no! Oh, because they're beating up villagers. Hang on. There we go. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Oh, you poor fools. You poor fools. What a terrible, terrible calamity has befallen you. That's not the only way you can do that, obviously, but sorry, dude, who had to like die for that to happen. These guys are like alive again. Whatever. Whatever. Now, is there anything cool over here? Oh, yes, I remember this part. Now, this is the part that I specifically wore my raincoat for. Because, well, you'll see. Being able to sit in here all day long and just do this is pretty bloody brilliant. Let's do that as well. Because believe me, being able to zap this guy is tremendously helpful. Yeah, that went a lot smoother than it did last time, where I had to try it multiple times. And on we go. This guy's got some kind of death ray, so I will have protection against that, please. He's healing. He's a smart guy. Alas, he is dead. And onwards to, I believe, the boss of this chapter, which I had a lot of trouble with, so we'll see how that goes this time. So yeah, as I was saying, we're after Nostria, they're after Nostria. Everyone wants to meet lovely old Nostria. Now, is that a clue? The fact that he can't swim? Is that a cunning little boss clue? It may be. It may be. Well, I'm gonna kick off with my massive dragon breath fire spell, because that just makes sense. Boo! Boo! Don't end my quest. Not cool, man. Not cool. That, however, is very funny. That guy hates fire, apparently, which is excellent. Because now he's dead. Oh, whatever.
Surrender.
Should be fine. Let's go in here, shall we? Come on, come on. See, there might be some kind of trick to this part, but I have no idea what it is, really. As you can tell. really freeze him, so that's no good. It's basically a case of just whittling him down, which is not super interesting, obviously. Mix some death in with my. Yeah, so just doing this. And there we go. Yeah, not a great fight, especially not in single player. Co-op though, probably better. Now we're going to move on to chapter 3 pretty shortly, and that is stuff that we have been told not to show, so I'm not going to. Magicka 2 is out in May, I believe. This has been a minor part of it, chapter 2. Thanks very much for watching.